Hey guys, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope this finds you well, that you had a nice, easy new moon, set some powerful intentions for the next lunar cycle ahead. Closed out all the eclipse energy. Thank goodness, be gone. We do have Mercury about to turn around on the 3rd and go direct. And we now have on the 4th, the day after that, Saturn turning retrograde in Aquarius. So that may be a little bumpy, but more in terms of collective energy, society, the world at large. All the personal planets right around the 2nd week of June will be in home signs, and they will all be direct. So we as people should have a little bit more of a sense of groundedness, and being that we've got all that powerful energy in your sign, Aries, Jupiter and Mars, lots of activity, lots of taking action, implementation, getting things done, pulling things off back burners. So it feels like a little bit of a delayed spring cleaning energy, if that makes sense. I took 2 days to myself and I cleaned like a maniac. So I don't know, that's just kind of what rose up within me. So I hope you find some positive energy coming through for yourself. Last thing is, in case you missed the new moon reading that I did announce that I now offer monthly subscriptions for the extendeds. There are 2 separate links below. One has everything all the extendeds, plus the morning musings that I do for the channel membership is included. New and full moon extendeds, that's one link. The other link has all the zodiac signs only. So click them, check them out if you're interested, especially if you tend to buy 2, 3, or 4 extendeds a month. That won't be all of you, but for those of you that do, it could make life easier and give you a broader range of readings to check out, okay? Alrighty, yay, I'm very excited about it. So it's in the description box below the video. Let me just pull some cards from Sacred Traveler. Whoa, there's one. Oh, I love that card. Okay, so the first thing that gets my attention here is this energy around protection. Protected by angels, you're cherished by the angels, of course, but it feels a little bit deeper than that, because we've got some changes coming up, right? Choosing your path, and it may require a change. And then valiant courage, taking action with passion. It feels very much like the Knight of Wands. It also feels very much like the 6 of Wands. And the choosing the path is that 2 of Wands. So we've got real perfect fiery energy here for you, Aries. But it's important to always know that you're protected, that when you're taking leaps in new directions, that was something in the morning musing this morning, was that Fool card was in the challenge position. So when you're taking leaps in new directions, even though you know on some level it's your instinct knows that it's for your highest good, your ego with that survival instinct tries to hold you back. So please know you're protected. And you're always protected when you're here for a reading with me, okay? Just know that. So let's see what's going on for you and your connections. Wow. Okay, I'll just pull all the cards and then I'll walk you through it. All right. So, card on the bottom, perfect, 2 of Wands. That's exactly what I was talking about here. So the overall energy for the reading is about determining what you want and choosing the path that will the best laid plans, right? That's what keeps coming through for you, is there are paths you can choose. And sometimes the best laid plans don't always work out. So sometimes we have to detour. That's what I feel this more is. Like, what can you choose that's better aligned? If you're feeling like things are kind of wonky, perfect time with Jupiter and Mars in your sign is to go for that. So over here we have your person. This is you, Aries. Remember, it can always come through reversed. All right. As a reading for the collective, may not resonate for all of you. Take what speaks to you, leave the rest behind. As always, I could be speaking directly to a cross-watcher, so sometimes the message doesn't feel like it's Aries. It feels like it's for you, and you're not the Aries. That's fine too. You can always flip the energies around. So your person coming in with the High Priestess, that is Pisces energy, but it's also about intuition. There could be something that this person is trying to kind of get in touch with. They are more in tune with their higher self. They're more in tune to sign synchronicities as they present themselves, and it may just be getting their attention now. The present energy, the present experience, of the connection for them is all around judgment, answering the call, seeking for reunion. This can also be about forgiveness and redemption. Second chances here as well. So this person may be operating on intuition, especially if you're not in communication. As the High Priestess, zip, doesn't say a word. In the past for this person, Chariot, that's Cancerian energy. By the way, Judgment is Scorpio. So you've got all the 3 water signs present here. This person, we'll see if they were making their way towards you. This is a victory card, but it could be coming through reversed. I'll tell in the clarifiers. And whatever it is, they may have moved away from you at some point and be seeking some kind of second chance. And then in the future, we've got the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles, to me, in this particular scenario, either represents them holding back a little bit, maybe being a little bit cautious and guarded, but it's also about not letting go of a situation. So we'll see what that's about when I clarify. For you, coming in, Knight of Swords, ready to speak truth to power to some degree, feeling a sense of urgency about it. In the past, right, here we are with the Hermit. You've been on this solitary journey that feels very much like, that protected by angels. Part of the Oracle is talking about, you've been on this journey, you've sort of been flying solo, nobody can walk you through it, and then all of a sudden you come through on the other side wiser for the experience. And I feel you definitely want to give voice to that right now. Your present experience in the connection is the 8 of Pentacles, looking for creative solutions to a problem. Now that is the Apprentice card, so it may just be that you've finally decided, I have the bandwidth, right? Now that I'm through most of, whether it was a dark night of the soul or just this solitary energy of reflection and introspection, now I'm ready to take all that wisdom and put it and focus focus in on the details in a new way. 8 of Pentacles. Out comes 6 of Swords. Yes, moving to calmer waters, getting beyond the turbulent energy that may have existed between you. It can be moving away from a situation that's difficult, but it can also be moving toward something more peaceful, getting the peace of mind that's been long overdue. So let's look at the High Priestess. Whoa. Yeah, this person, I feel like I'm talking to someone who you're not in communication. You're in a form of separation. This person walked away because they were afraid, right? We've got 8 of Cups and the Devil. So in this case, the Devil is ego, exactly what I was talking about before. Our survival instincts, kind of rise up in shadow sometimes. So I feel like this person either couldn't have their way and walked away. We got the King of Wands underneath, or they got twitched out and flaked out, because I see the Chariot in the past. So let me see that. Yeah, Judgment card again. So I feel like they kind of beat feet. They left you in the rearview mirror. I feel like that's why you landed in Hermit. I don't think they just ghosted you. I think they just they weren't seeing the situation as you saw the situation. And now that they're kind of operating on their intuition, they're thinking better of it. They know that they are seeking some measure of second chance or forgiveness. Yeah, there's the Fear card underneath with the Moon. So they kind of took off. They moved away from something that Scared them. We're scared. Oh my God. Okay. So they're not going to let you know. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles twice here. They're guarding their heart. But in between, right, there it is. It's in the middle of Page of Cups, Ten of Cups. This person wants to offer you a message of apology, sincere, from their heart. They're seeking forgiveness, redemption, second chances. That's their present experience of the connection, but they're not going to show you that, okay? This is someone who holds their cards right here. And they do want the happiness, and they do want emotional contentment and freedom. There's freedom when you finally reach that state of nirvana and bliss where you say, yeah, you're the one I love. You're the one I want. That makes me happy, really, really happy. And I feel like they're getting super close, but they know that they kind of need to, make amends for leaving to begin with, but they just, they were either very stubborn about it, Devil, King of Wands, or they were fearful, Devil, Moon. Four of Pentacles in the future. Yeah, no more denial. They're going to see things clearly. I feel there's a little bit of a touch of avoidance. I'm not seeing the Seven of Swords in a negative way toward you. I feel like this person wants the emotional contentment. They've been in denial about that in the past, so no more denial. But this card can represent denial, can also represent avoidance. And since I have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, I'm feeling like this person may just kind of avoid dealing directly face to face with what they want. But we've got the King of Swords underneath, which is kind of good in a way because the King of Swords is the ultimate strategist. All the kings have extra swords. All the queens have extra cups. This is swords on swords. That's a whole lot of mental energy. So they will be strategizing a better way because I kind of feel like this Four of Pentacles is a cover, right? Whatever it is that made them flee to begin with, there are remnants of it. So they're going to seek forgiveness. That message will be sincere. But the remnants of the ego, the fear-based ego still remains, and it will now be in this shielding, guarded energy, and there might be some avoidance of dealing directly, with the issue of the happiness and the love that they feel. The happiness they want, the love that they feel. Sorry, guys. Sparkly water. That's weird. Okay, so now I'm moving on to you, Knight of Swords. I think you're really still committed to this person. I feel like the message you would be delivering with this Knight of Swords feels, again, like you've learned so much in the energy of the Hermit, and you're bringing forward your commitment and really wanting to help this person, the two of you, overcome, right? These two help each other, right? And it's kind energy with the Strength card, but it's about sort of getting the confidence and helping each other overcome the obstacles. You're calling it in. Three of Wands. There's some expectation with the Three of Wands, right? Like, I chose my path. Here it is. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Universe. I chose my path. Where is it? Where is everything? Why isn't it arriving at shore? So that card underneath suggests some tinge of anticipation, at least, or expectation of something you're manifesting. But what I like is that the truth you're going to speak is coming from the core of who you are. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know my beliefs around, a traditional committed relationship. This is more awakening energy, similar to High Priestess, similar to the Hermit. There is awakening with those cards. But I feel like you're really honestly wanting to help this person so that the two of you can overcome whatever went wrong in the past. Oh my gosh, like I got choked up. I don't know why I was coughing so hard. My apologies, dear beautiful patient Aries, she says with a giggle. Okay, so Hermit. What was the journey about? Yes, self-discovery. It did cause, it was a problem. I think you found something out. And some truth was delivered to you here. We've got the Hermit, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. This person leaving you behind really kind of, I mean, it did a number on you, as it will for anyone who's invested in a connection. But I feel like it was a truth that you needed to hear to send you on an inner journey. The High Priestess now confirms that it was the beginning of a separation, of no communication. I mean, separation is an illusion. We're all still connected at 5D, but I'm talking about a 3D separation. And I feel like the experience did sort of lead you to a dark night of the soul. Even though the journey was for your highest good, and you're coming through it now, saying to this person, I learned so much, let me help you. Let me help us. Yeah. That's really interesting. I do feel you've kind of become the guide here. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the creative solution to the avoidance, the manipulation, whatever got in the way of this beautiful connection here, because that's underneath. So you're in fix-it mode. You're in fix-it mode. You're open to working on it, is what I see. You're saying, I think I can help guide us past all the turbulence, because we do have the Six of Swords coming up, and I'm coming up with creative solutions to how we can overcome this really hurtful episode. The Five of Swords is like defeat. It is zero-sum game kind of energy. It can be mind games, it can be subterfuge, it can be sabotage, it can be self-sabotage. You know, it could just be that this person, at that moment where ego sort of rose up and fear took hold, like really had a hold on this person, that was what caused them to walk away as quickly as their feet could carry them, right? Eight of Cups in the Chariot, but they want a second chance now. You know, the saying, once you know better, you do better, Maya Angelou. I feel like this person is going to need an assist, because we've got that Four of Pentacles energy. And that's what I feel this is. This is an assist, as is the Strength card. So I feel you're in that, you know, like if you want to work on it, I'm happy to, you know, guide us through, to be supportive, to sort of work through it. Eight of Pentacles. So we can move beyond it. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely. So the potential outcome here in the future is this person might get caught in a little bit of a avoidance mechanism. You're like, nope, we can manifest beyond that. Six of Swords, we can get beyond it. We can take the time out to heal. The healing energy of the Four of Swords feels more calm. It's like we've got Six of Swords, Four of Swords, and the combination there is like an end of the pain of the past. It actually amounts to this Ten of Swords being resolved, coming through reversed, right? So end of a painful cycle, end of the pain of the past, manifesting this beautiful Ace of Cups, this emotional abundance, the contentment, the love of a lifetime. It just feels like you're headed somewhere good. Since this is under the deck, this is what you're working through in your unconscious awareness is, yeah, I believe this could be a one true lasting love. So in order for that to manifest, because we got manifestation here, we got manifestation here, I've got to be able to throw this person an assist. I have to kind of help them get their sea legs in an area where they're not confident and where they're often avoidant. Doesn't make them a bad person. If you feel you're dealing with a bad person, this may not be your reading. So I do feel this is a person who really wants what you want. They just tend to freak out, right? They get in their own darn way. World, endings and new beginnings. Got it? Okay, so really lovely reading for you, Aries. Let me tell you who showed up. As always, there is an extended, which will be, I move all these cards up and I kind of complete the reading. I pull the two of you together and do a spread for you jointly. Your messages to and from each other. What are you trying to communicate at 5D? What do you want to say to each other? I also pick a card from Spirit for guidance, hidden energies, and potential outcome going forward. So that's what's in the extended. There's a link to that, and also those two links to the subscriptions. So we have High Priestess is out twice. That's Pisces. We've got Devil is Capricorn. Remember, Capricorn's going. That's a card of Saturn going retrograde. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. Chariot is Cancer. Judgment is out twice. That's Scorpio. The Moon is Pisces. We have King of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hierophant is Taurus. Strength card is Leo. Hermit is Virgo. I mean, you got a lot of major arcana here. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. That's a card of Mercury. Wow, a lot showed up here for you, more than I thought. Link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, stay well, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye for now.